Hello, my legion. Finally, uh, I saw the one Ray Dennis Steckler movie I've been wanting to see, Pfink A Boo Boo. And this is the movie that's so bad it's good. And I haven't seen too many of his movies. I saw back in 1990, 91 at the shop at Fort Bragg. They had a movie rental thing, and then Rhino released Wild World of Batwoman. That's the only one of his I saw for a long time. And then a few years back, uh, through that Pennsylvania thing, Alpha Delta Video Distributors in Nerberth, Pennsylvania. They had his movie Wild Guitar with Arch Hall Jr. for 99 cents. I got that one, and that's a cheesy one too, along with Wild World of Batwoman. He also did Lemon Grove Kids Meets the Monsters, which is a takeoff of the Bowery Boys Meet the Monsters. I've never seen it. I want to see that one. And he also did the one with the infamous title, The Incredibly Strange Creatures That Stopped Living and Became Mixed Up Zombies. I want to see that one too. Well, anyways, Pfink A Boo Boo was like, Pfink A Boo Boo was legendary because it was supposed to be called Pfink and Boo Boo, but it was called Pfink A Boo Boo because the guy who did the credits screwed up, and the director, Ray Dennis Steckler, didn't have the money to fix it, so it's known as Pfink A Boo Boo instead of Andy. And it's a takeoff of Batman and Robin. Well, anyways, it starts out with these three thugs. One is like this, has like a hammer. The other guy has a chain, and the other guy's just a squirrely looking guy with a maniacal laugh. He doesn't have anything. Well, anyways, they're running around, and they at the beginning of the movie they take this girl's purse, and I think they strangled her or they beat her up pretty bad. And then they come on to this singer named Lonnie Lord, and he has a girlfriend named Cece Beaumont. I remember they had the narrator, and he says, "This is Lonnie Lord, and he's a famous rock and roll singer. He sells tens of millions of records," and he said, and his fans are legion. Remember the legion, legion. Well, anyways, these guys, the thugs, well, they have him, Lonnie Lord, singing like cheesy music. He does like 3 numbers throughout the first half hour and stuff, because the movie's only an hour and 7 minutes. And like about 10 minutes in, these thugs are saying, "Man, we gotta do something. We haven't done anything since last night. We gotta do something to get some money or something like that." And this one guy was delivering phone books, and they kicked over the phone book, and they saw Cece Beaumont, the girlfriend of Lonnie Lord, the singer, the famous singer. So they find out her number, and they call her up, and they keep saying, "Is this Cece Beaumont?" She said, "Yeah." And she says, "I want to speak to Cece Beaumont." She said, "Who is it?" And hangs up, and he does it a couple more times. He follows her around with a chain, and ducks out. And then finally, at this one party, they kidnap her. And along with Lonnie Lord, they have a gardener named Titus, and they knock Titus over the head with a hammer, and they steal her, and they take her to like some bird sanctuary, something like that. The 3 thugs, and then the guy Lonnie Lord is just singing, playing a song on his guitar, and Titus is putting an ice pack on his head because the guy hit in the head with a hammer, so I had to hurt. And he said, "What are we going to do?" And then Lonnie Lord said, "I know what we're going to do. It's time for you-know-who and you-know-who." And they were real proud, and then he goes to the closet. And then he dresses up, and they come out as Pfink, Lonnie Lord, and Titus comes out as Boo Boo. And they're on the thumbnail. I took a picture, and they put it on the thumbnail. Well, anyways, it becomes a comedy. They couldn't get out of the closet and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, you see them taking off against the guys, and they're in the motorcycle was a sidecar, and one guy's like that, and he's lucky he doesn't fall on his ass because he's standing up. Pfink was standing up in the sidecar, and the other guy was driving. One guys, they said they were gonna he wanted $50,000 in a briefcase, put in a dumpster. And the one guy goes in and sees the briefcase, and he goes in there, one side, the squirrely guy, and the lid closed on the dumpster. He couldn't get out. And then finally, one guy comes out, and he opens up the dumpster, and he runs out. And all of a sudden, Pfink Boo Boos are chasing them, and they're sneaking up, and the guys find out that when they're chasing them in the car, they go past the stop sign, and then whenever Pfink and Boo Boo go to the stop sign, they stop and look both ways. They said, "Always look both ways before crossing the street." And they're chasing their girlfriend and stuff like that. And they go there, and then finally they meet up with the guys. They start fighting, but before they fight, Pfink says, "Fight, fly!" And they go and they start fighting. And they can't fight for nothing. And Boo Boo, his watch stops working, right? And he's trying to fix it. And the other guy he's fighting said, "Hey, let me try to fix it." He stomps on it. See, he's here, it's working now. And they go, "Oh, thank you." And then he knocks him out. It's really bad. And then they keep, when they open up the briefcase, they find that it's full of comic books and stuff like that, And when they finally, they're still fighting and fighting and fighting. I don't want to give that much more away, but when you think it couldn't get any weirder, there's an ape named Cougar in there that comes up. And Cougar gets in a fight with Pfink, and Pfink's walking around with ape, and Cougar's, and they fight like that. And of course, the ape is a guy in a costume and stuff like that. But the movie's insane. I'm glad I got to see it. I want to see Lemon Grove Kids Meet the Monsters and Incredibly Strange Creatures that Stop Living became Mixed Up Zombies. I think he did one or two other movies. But it's a great movie. If you ever get a chance, see Pfink A Boo Boo. So it's really funny. It's really cheesy. It's low budget. I remember I got a free sample from Media Blasters, and Media Blasters had was still sold that one and sold the other one, the Lemon Grove Kids one. But they showed a scene where they were at a children's party, eating cake and stuff like that, a birthday party. That scene was not in the print of the movie I saw. So I don't know. It wasn't in that one, but I think it's supposed to be 70 minutes. But the print I had was an hour and 7 minutes. So maybe it was cut out. I don't know. But if you get a chance to see Pfink A Boo Boo, it's super low budget from the 60s, I think, in black and white, and it's really silly. So it has a little more cinematic flair than Towards the Spider Island or Shriek of the Mutilated. But it's really low budget, and like I said, the director couldn't afford to change the title, so it's Pfink A Boo Boo, not Pfink and Boo Boo. So that's the review. So till next time, it's very silly. Take care, my legion.